Oh my god, guys. We are late. The vault is gonna leave. It's a beautiful day to tag out.
It's a beautiful day.
Oh, girl, you're fit. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run.
No, it's not easy for me to run.
Hurry, mama. Let's go. Yeah, a tag again. Tags one. Guys, so it's the morning of tag out. We're on our way to the venue. Compound lifestyle. And I'm not dressed yet because I'm gonna be working, I'm gonna be cleaning, setting up and all that shit. Mama phone is ceiling. As I was saying, no, I'm so cussed, but then it's fine. So here's our vault. Hello. This song is definitely not a dark song. But catch you guys later.
Coming together, but I'm still stressing out. 6 August, let's get it.
We here. It's the 6th of the weather.
Let's get it.
We're gonna be all in black.
You know the vibes.
And we get it. We're just gonna we tag it.
No,
Let them people know.
Vash is our headliner, you know.
Who decided to finally come? Who decided to finally come?
Hey, staring at the dress cause it's see-through.
Most of y'all are gonna see me for the first time in black hair. I know, right? I'm shocked too. I tend to forget that I have individual lashes on. It's my first time. I got them on the 21st of August. Yeah. Alright, so guys, I'm back. I'm back. It's good to be back. I missed you guys so much. But like, I've been busy and I've been, doing a few things. So I'm an event curator now. Definitely got made. And I plan events, I curate them, I plan them from scratch. And on the 6th of August 2022, I hosted second event with Cody, Candyman Cody, and Scott Events. By the way, that's what CMCs stands for. So Cody and I hosted this event called Tag Out, and it was hectic. Check this out. I know, right? Okay, I'm not done. I'm coming back. I need jewelry. Okay, I don't know which to like put on. Should I put on this one? Guys, I have so much to tell you guys, and it's I added this ring and this one. Yeah. If you've watched my YouTube channel, my previous videos, you would know about this ring. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like I am so white now. This thing of always being a tomboy. I just want to look pretty now. Am I removing it? Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, which one should I add? This one has like some courses around it. Let me see. Okay, or this one. I just want to add this. I love the courses. I love them. Oh my gosh, guys. So I got my lashes done by this beautiful lady. Her name is Rita. She's the one who did my lashes. Yeah, like I didn't want dramatic ones. I wanted them to look like my own, because first things first, I don't have eyelashes. I don't have eyebrows. Like, it's fucking weird. I feel like Doja Cat right now. If you know me, you know baby blue is my favorite color, and I was like, I want to go black, white, but with a touch of something. And then I decided to add blue here at the back. Oh, I'm so lazy to turn around. And some beads. I chose silver and blue, right? Then my friend, she did my hair. I will put down all their handles, and you all can just like communicate with them if ever you want them to braid or do your lashes. Alright. So the reason why I decided to dye my hair black was because I knew that everyone was going. Spring is approaching, and everyone is gonna, braid and color. And I just felt like I've been braiding in color almost since forever, and I didn't wanna, have the same hairstyle as someone else, because I just wanted to. I always like looking unique. And so yeah, that was hectic. Like, shout out to everyone who came through. If you were not there, please check out CMC's Instagram page. That's where all the content is. Like, comment, share. Don't forget to tag us on Instagram. That's what I always say. And yeah, weird. Guys, I'm awkward as fuck. I wanted to talk about like a lot of things, for the past 2 months I haven't been focusing on YouTube as much as I should, because some people post like once a week, once a month, and I disappeared for like 2 months, and it kind of didn't sit well with me, because y'all subscribed and y'all are expecting content, okay? But at the same time, I was just going through a lot. I wouldn't say I had like a mental breakdown, but I went through a lot of self-introspection. I distanced myself a lot from a lot of things, from a lot of people, and after that, things just got worse. I know, right? Why are things getting worse when you just hosted a successful event, sold out? What's the problem? So yeah, like, you probably asking yourself those questions, but like I mentioned, I went through self-introspection, and I realized something about myself that has been really depressing me for a long time, and subconsciously, draining me. And I'm so glad I've actually discovered this about myself at such a young age. It takes a while for people to realize their blind spots. And okay, probably because I do psychology, that's what I study. I'm doing my final year this year. Maybe that's why. I think that's what actually helped. That's what actually helped me go through this journey, because I was being fed a lot of information about your behavior as a person, and it's something that I learned in class. So I don't want to be a hypocrite, and I just decided to self-introspect, and I realized that I have what they call imposter syndrome. The easiest way I can just explain it is when a person goes through a negative feeling about something good they achieved in life. Do you understand? Something that has been happening for a while. When I look back, actually the interesting part is when I look back and I track my behavior from high school, I've always felt like I'm not doing enough in terms of, even if I get into the top 10, I felt like I'm not doing enough because I'm not number one. Do you know what I'm saying? Or even if I was number one, I wouldn't feel like those marks were good enough. Like, I just would feel like I could have gotten maybe 2% more, something. Like, there's just always that conflict inside of you that you go through, and this part of you is so happy, yes, I'm in the top 10, and then this other side of you is draining and it's depressed and it's just eating you up because it's telling you that you could have done better. Instead of getting 90%, you could have gotten 95. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there was always this conflict within, and this is my 3rd year, and one thing that I realized, or one thing that I've been doing, is I've been tracking all my steps as a person, looking deep within, because now next year is going to be a different chapter in my life. You understand? Now I'm a graduate, but now am I doing my honors? Am I studying a new degree? Am I getting a job? Am I focusing on my creative side, YouTube, fashion styling, event curating? What next? And I just felt like, wait, stop, hold on. You are not going to put yourself through that again. You are not going to continue like this, because it's draining, it's frustrating, it is depressing. I'm a happy person. I love being happy, and I just thought, okay, I'm doing this to myself. My thoughts are actually doing this to myself, and it's a pattern that I've always been comfortable with. Like I said, from high school. Do you understand? Now I'm in varsity. Am I still gonna continue with this pattern into the next chapter of my life? And I was like, no, that's not what you're gonna do. Okay, I refuse. No. So yeah, that's when I decided to take a break from a lot of things and just focus on curating that out, planning that out, making sure that I go, making sure that I do my all. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, I just told myself that I'm not doing this again, and I need to change something. So one thing that I decided to dwell on was this event, because I just wanted to put CMCs on the map some way. Do you understand? I love planning. I love making things happen. Okay, I love bringing things to life. I love doing new things. Why? And at the same time, I just I lost my train of thoughts. I lost it. Where was I? I'm thinking about something else. Focus, go. Okay. Rita and Nbongiwe, I feel so beautiful right now. Like, these lashes and this hair is giving. Okay, I feel so beautiful right now. I am beautiful. Today I feel gorgeous and pretty. Thank you guys so much. Please continue doing what you guys do. Please guys, ladies, support them. Guys, take your girls out for a lash day. nyana, new hair vibes. Do you understand? Hey, but hey, that's another topic. Control. That is another topic. Guys, you know. Anyway, I feel like I need to talk about that as well, actually. Guys, so I met this guy. I met him when I was hosting my first event. The name of the event was All Things Creative. The whole concept behind it. You see, now I'm shying away from this. But then anyway, the whole concept about All Things Creative. I actually never spoke about this. And I'm so proud of that event. Like, it was my first event and people actually pulled through, you know. I won't lie, we made a lot of mistakes. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be killed for this or what. But yeah, at that point we allowed people from the venue to like control us and make all decisions without our input, or we couldn't stand for ourselves because it was our first event that we planned in 7 days. Okay, like we pulled it, guys. I went that week. I've never walked that much in my life. I've never walked that much in my life. Kizoti DK. Okay. It was myself, Cody, and Pampi. Little was also there. Yeah, and Tseho's cousin. So, mind you, I'm the only girl. We don't have a car, guys. Like, we are still low budget, you know. But it's okay, one step at a time. So, yeah, at least. So, the reason why we were walking around is because, you know, we needed to go talk to the people by sound, people by lighting, the DJs, speakers, and stuff like that, because we had not finalized the venue yet. So we went through that process of looking for sound and everything, and just finding a venue and booking all that. But we found venue and they had the sound, so okay. We obviously used their sound and equipment. Yeah, so I never walked. Like, it was a hectic week for us. But and then in the morning of the event, I remember I used to walk. My mom is gonna be so angry at me when she sees this. Mama, as easy, like, ish, when I was a go-getter, that's the thing. But I remember I used to walk from Kochaye, Ko Omonde. I stay in Omonde, Johannesburg South. I used to walk from Omonde to DK Zone 4 almost every morning for those 7 days. Because I didn't have money for taxi. And besides, I wanted to save up that money for the event. We had to buy tags, buy riders for some of the artists. And I needed to save up that cash, and I knew very well that walking from Omonde to like DK, it's probably how many minutes? It's probably like 45 minutes is a lot. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending how fast you walk. And yeah, so I probably lost weight during that process. I think I actually did. I remember it was I think the 27th of December. I'm not sure. So yeah, we pulled that off. All the sacrifices that the team and I pulled off, you know. So yeah, the morning of the event of All Things Creative, we get a call from someone who was going to attend the event, who stays Kamo Iming, same street as the event. We get a call from the Phonics. He's like, guys, there are police Kustrate. They are raiding the area and they taking people, they taking people's alcohol. Guys, this chair is not comfortable. Let me get a pillow. God, it's because I'm busy. Says I'm enjoying myself. Guys, I'm enjoying myself so much. Like I missed this. I missed this so much, more than I thought. So yeah, he's like to us, guys, like they are literally taking everyone's alcohol. All the places that sell alcohol, they're taking their alcohol and they're shutting down the street. Mind you, we at Makura Park, Zone 4. We there and we chilling there, waiting for a few artists so that we can go to the venue and do sound check. Firstly, I remember the first artist to pull through was actually Evil the artist, and he got there. And wait, was it the day before? Okay, I'm not sure. Artists never pulled through for sound check. Why? Even got that out, they didn't. Okay, I'll get there. But guys, as an artist, learn to be professional. At least now I'm getting cheeky. No, but then take yourself seriously. That you need to come for sound check. They know what they're doing. They don't just want you to come there to show face. You need to do sound checks. And like getting there and now it's time for you to play. How about for sound check? You forgot your USB, you forgot your pen, the DJ. Y'all know yourselves. But yeah, I'm just advising y'all, like take yourselves seriously, and yeah, that's just that. Okay, so now we're chilling there and we're like, guys, what are we gonna do? Okay, are we canceling or are we postponing? Actually, no, we had two options. It's either we postpone to the following weekend, or we continue with the event, which was actually a tough decision to make because we just got a call and they're telling us that there are cops all over. Now, the time it was around 11, we said the event starts at 12. So what we did, we quickly raesha from Makura Park to the venue. When we got there were no more cops and it was closed. And now we get in and now they're telling us that the cops didn't get here because they saw them coming Bakwala, and besides they were going after places that didn't have a license to sell alcohol, and they had, so we were safe, thank God. Okay, mind you, we prayed before we go. One thing about me, I'll always pray, even if I pray alone, but I'll make sure that I pray and I make sure that everything goes well. Sharp, the venue's on, people are coming and artists are starting to arrive, and I was so scared. I remember, because what happens when we say an event starts at 12, they arrive at 6. So people started arriving late, around 3, luckily, and there were a few performances, which is amazing. I actually discovered Yomiya via my friend Born, and I was like, okay, let me give him a set because he's a hip hop DJ and CMCs is more we more into like hip hop more than piano because of this imbalance. Like we always want to give people a different experience. We don't want you to come to an event and have the same experience that you had last week where they just play piano, yeah. So it's like, okay, now he's a hip hop DJ and he had a set, and I remember he was still like learning everything about being a DJ, and he was still getting into it, and like he made a lot of mistakes, and then the set went smoother and smoother and smoother. Right now, Mia is one of the best hip hop DJs I know. he's improved so much, and he's putting so much work into his craft. I'm so proud of him. And dog, like, you're going far. One thing about me, when I talk, I'm gonna talk about this and then talk about that, then talk about that, and then go back to this, and now wanna start something else, and then go back to that, and then talk about something else, talk about something that, and go back to this one again. That's why I prefer being behind the cam, because it's so much better and easier and less frustrating. Now I need to go back to some things that I already spoke about, because I didn't say everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, so that was the first event that we actually hosted, and I've grown a lot. I won't lie, I am still making mistakes, but it's new mistakes. And the good thing is that I've learned from the previous mistakes that I've been making. I've decided to just accept the fact that I'm going to make mistakes, a lot of them. But one thing that I should always do is learn from them, and not just sideline them and just let it slide. And because then I'm not growing, then I'm not learning from my previous experiences, and I'm not improving on anything. So what am I doing? I'm just wasting time. Do you understand? So yeah, so after actually like realizing that I have imposter syndrome, I decided to just take things easy and do things one step at a time. Don't do everything at once. And I had to make a tough decision, like between what am I focusing on right now and what I'm going to put aside and focus on it later. And obviously I chose school. I had to focus on school, make sure that I pass, and so that I can graduate next year. And another thing that I actually wanted to focus on was CMCs, right? Because it had just started and I saw that it had so much potential, and people were actually like responding positively to what we're doing, our mission, our aim. And I was just like, I'm not letting this one slide. Let me ride the wave, let me ride the wave and let me not slack. Like my ex would say, slack. So I was like, I'm not gonna slack on this, let me just ride the wave. At that point, I was getting into it. I saw I actually love this. I actually love being behind the scenes. I actually love seeing people have fun and knowing that I was part of that. I was part of that team who planned this from scratch and invested in this money, effort, and energy to make sure that we executed the way we planned and envisioned in our heads. And yeah, and then after that I was like, okay, now what now? I have decided to focus on school and CMCs. What about CMCs events now? We need another event, a banger, something creative, something unique. And Pumpy came up with the whole idea, the whole concept actually behind that out. Okay, I give credit where it's due. He was like, nah, have a shy an all black event, okay, where we just dug it out and everyone is a thug, and those vibes, all black, hip hop dominated event. And then he put me and Cody on board and was like, okay guys, here's the concept. I need you guys to shout out Pumpy, hey, shout out dog, like the fact that you thought about us and you trusted and believed in us, the fact that you wanted us to own the event, plan it the way we seem best fit, and bring it to life means a lot. You know, having someone that trusts us and believes in us so much. Shout out to you, my nigga. So yeah, went to China Mall for pops and stuff, for lighting. We started the whole process from scratch, which was, you know, the planning, the marketing, the graphics behind the whole concept, and we came up with this graphic, and people actually loved it a lot. People were so much intrigued by our poster, and shout out to Juxi. He's actually the one who designed the whole poster. Shout out to you, my nigga. And yeah, so we hosted that out. It was a blast, okay? It was amazing. Like, I needed this, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay. Enough about that. After Soho, which was in March, around April, I decided to do everything that I love, you know, everything that I've always wanted to do, especially for the year 2022. Everything that's been on my bucket list. One of them is painting. Like, this, guys, I love this portrait so much. I'm not done yet with it, but I love it so much. So yeah, I started painting, and I started deciding to go to the gym and just focus on myself, you know, do things that will make me connect to myself, things that will bring out my creativity rather than block them. And I haven't been happier, because this journey has been so draining, okay? But I've learned a lot about myself, and I know it's something that I won't struggle with again, because now I know how to handle this negative feeling that I feel every time I achieve something big for myself. Now I know how to handle it. Now I know where to channel my energy and focus on. So yeah, I haven't been doing YouTube because I've been focusing on Thug Out for the past 2 months. But then I'm back now, and allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the queen. Yeah, man. So like, shout out to everybody who supports me, like everyone who, you know, roots for me. A gift from God that is not easy at all. It looks nice. The final product is so pretty, but it's not easy, because as a creative you go through a lot, you know. There's so much pressure, and people end up losing themselves during the whole process of trying to create and trying to remain relevant, you know. And which is something that I've learned when I stopped recording YouTube for the like past 2 months. I learned that it's okay to stop. I've learned that it's okay to pause. Okay? There's nothing wrong with just pausing and focusing on something else, coming back and building on top of the foundation that you paused for a moment. Okay? There is literally nothing wrong. there was a point where I deleted Instagram, and it was so peaceful. My life was so peaceful. I suffer a lot from anxiety, especially social anxiety, and I get paranoid. If you know me and you've been around me for a while, you will know I am the most paranoid bitch you'll ever know. Okay, like my mind, I'm an overthinker, so my mind creates a scenario often. That's why when I talk, I go there and there and there and there and there, and there, and I just need to recollect myself again and hey, wake up. So I overthink and I create a lot of scenarios in my head, and the scenario creates another scenario, and that one creates another one and another one, and my mind goes mad. Now I start panicking. Now I start feeling like they're gonna kidnap me. Now I start feeling that's a lot that goes on. That's a lot. Just know that it's a lot. But it's actually weird. Like, I love being around people. Okay, I love being around people that I know, and I love meeting new people. But I'd rather meet them, like meet new people, get a piece, not in a group of people. Now it's just a lot of people that I don't know, and it's freaking me out. And now I can't, enjoy myself. Um, being me is not easy. I'm just gonna say that if you know, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. The message behind the video is to always work hard, and remember, your hustle is as important as your mental health. And also, whatever it is, girl, go after it. We're not here for a long time.